is a special presentation of CBC Sports.
At this time of year, folks, don't blink or you'll miss something.
Draws A in full flight across the lead line on right wing. Centers. Robert to the side of the net. They score!
McKinnon's kept it into Pronger. The shot, he scores! It was tipped in, I believe, by Zezel. Here comes Sundin moving in. Schneider scores!
Whatever you do, don't blink.
On the boards in his own zone. Now give away the Vancouver's own third. He scores!
Janney sweeps it back to the point. Newman fires. He scores!
Whatever you do, don't blink.
And Reed breaks, has Sutter with him. 2-on-1 for Boston. Reed in front. Scores! Sure-handed!
A former Senator has a chance to tie the game. Here he comes. Walks in. Shoots! Oh! What a save by Damian Rhodes!
Looking to send Koivu away. Koivu in on Billington. Score!
The playoffs are coming, folks. Don't blink.
We don't have to explain how big the games are becoming now. 9 days to the Stanley Cup playoffs and 3 early telecasts from the Molson Center, where it's the Panthers and Canadians, from the arena in Winnipeg, where it's Calgary against the Jets, and from Maple Leaf Gardens. As we said, don't blink when you come to the rink. The only sure thing in the standings is fresh ink. A little poetry for Easter. There's Ted Keenan, Mike Keenan's dad, sitting right by the bench. And I have to ask you, were you the one that kept him in line? I mean, he gives all his players big disciplinarian there.
Well, I certainly tried to bring him up that way and raise him right. That I guess he has a lot of the blue-collar worker, which I was. So hopefully that we'll have a win here tonight.
And say hi to your pal in Oshawa.
I want to say hi to my good pal Don Cherry, strong, diehard Toronto Maple Leaf fan, and a great buddy of Don Cherry's.
There you go, Ted. Good luck tonight.
Hey, you can see where he's a sharp dresser, just like Mike, or Mike's a sharp dresser like him. I think Mike was
here tonight. All the big names are out.
Yes, my brother and my nephew Stephen. There they are, right there, black belt in judo. And my nephew Stephen played for Queen's University. Look pretty good, don't they?
We're really out of time here, but I know you wanted to be in Winnipeg.
I want to be in Winnipeg. I'll tell you, Winnipeg, we'll be there in the playoffs. We all want to be there. We wish you the best of luck. The best fans in the world from Winnipeg.
No doubt about that. Well, the game that we're at, of course, is the Toronto Maple Leafs hosting St. Louis. It's huge. Toronto's had the edge during the year. This is the 6th meeting. Toronto's picked up 7 of 10, but from Mike Keenan's point of view, it's these injuries. Shane Corson, broken jaw.
Let me tell you something, though. They're all going to be back, and it's a blessing in disguise. Mike couldn't rest these guys like he can now. He's got the fires going in St. Louis. Don't bet against Mike Keenan and in the playoffs, because these guys are all going to be rested. There's Gretzky, or there's Fuhrer going in. Gretzky's gone. That's okay. They'll all be back, rested to go for the playoffs. Now here's Dougie Gilmour, gives him a little push. He comes down on his tailbone there, and that's what happens, but he'll be ready.
Okay, well, we wondered about that, so we went to Ted's son to get the latest from the health reports.
Well, the good news is that they'll be back this week later, probably around Thursday or Friday. Wayne has a deep bone bruise, and that will heal nicely. Brett starts skating tomorrow, and Shane has the wires cut off his jaw tomorrow as well. So the 3 of them will be back, I'd say, by the end of the week. Grant may be back as early as Monday. He's healed and come along a lot faster than we expected, so that's good news. And the role players we have out, Twist, who's a big part of our team, Pearson and Hudson, they should all be back by the end of the week as well.
The Montreal Canadiens and the Florida Panthers, another of our early games. Game 2 this evening is from the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California. The Kings are out, but the Vancouver Canucks have still plenty of say in all of this. Winnipeg, Toronto, and Montreal are the venues for games number 1, and we'll have that for you nationwide next on Molson Hockey Night in Canada on CBC.
Molson Hockey Night in Canada on CBC. Brought to you by new Molson Ultra, wickedly smooth beer. And by Ford of Canada, makers of the 1997 F-150, built for today's driving needs.